keeping it moving, I am here with another prestigious guest. Ketlalam sawona baba.
Akubonga mina mfethu.
Nazo-ke baba. If awumind baba ngicela ubaphulela abasekhaya ukuthi ubani baba.
Igama lami uSTANLEY KHOZA, i-chairperson eMoshito, the youngest board member of the largest international music conference.
Ngicela uyiphinde baba.
Igama uSTANLEY KHOZA, the youngest board member.
Hey.
Chairman,
Hey.
captain,
Hey.
usomtitiyeni,
Nkosi yami.
ukhoza umkhathi.
Notice ngizokungena nje isasuku.
Asi.
Akungitshele what's one thing about your field of expertise, ne? That almost no one agrees with you about.
Look, I don't compete. I'm at a level, I'm at my own level.
It's sad.
But I collaborate
Okay.
with all the people. And most people look at themselves as competitors. I'm good at what I do. I love what I do.
Yes, sir.
I can't compete with my passion for music because it's what makes me unique.
Yes, sir.
So I'm a second lead, but the second I win it all. So it takes time sometimes to find each other. But over time, when you give yourself time, you get to understand that I'm just someone who wants things to move, wants people to succeed and grow.
Now, sir, tell me, when, in your view, Ibonanjani conference namhlanje?
The official launch of Moshito was a great success.
Yes?
Looking at all the artists that came, looking at the unveiling of the ambassadors, looking at the general community that loves music, you know, we don't take this for granted.
Yes.
For people to work out from their houses and to see what we have achieved. You know, njengomuntu osebenza neboard ne-team ezimisele ngaso sonke isikhathi kuyangijabulisa ukubona what we have achieved today. There are very few launches that have 500 people plus attending in the morning.
Yes.
And all you media houses having the opportunity to interview some of the great artists, great speakers. You know, so ngijabule kakhulu today. I'm really, really happy that the industry came and all the people that met us met. And I hope that they collaborate and use the opportunity to grow.
Yes, sir. Yes, Baba, listening to you, it's almost philosophical into okhuluma ngayo la. Akungitshele Khehla, wena, what do you think your purpose in life is?
I think my purpose was to discover talent and to enable people to have the opportunity to express themselves and to develop through my expertise and skills. You know, if you look at my personal successes as a person, I run one of the best independent record companies. I've won Best Afro Soul for this year with ZIPHORA.
What? You lie! Who's ZIPHORA?
ZIPHORA is my artist. We nominated for Best SOSSA album. We nominated for Best traditional collaboration between Zuko and Busnova. And of course we have Abo Amate who are nominated, Olified and Donald. So those are some of the successes that tells me that my purpose was to find a room and a space for young aspiring talent to be given the space to trade and without being intimidated. So my purpose is just to build artists and talent.
Wow, that is powerful, good man. Yo, it's a lot to process.
Yeah,
that's it.
Look, over time, one day when all this Moshito conference is said and done, we'll sit and have a conversation about how together we can enable more artists, more opportunities, and create more performances for artists to always have work. It's not nice to sit at home and be depressed.
Injad. Speaking of that, if you could, sir, speak to an 18-year-old you, looking back,
look, I'll tell that 18-year-old that be strong, you're on the right track. Don't give up because you're about to reach the height of the mountain.
Wow.
All this rise is for nothing but for you to see the greater view. You know, remain driven, remain inspired. Don't be deterred by the problems of life and the voices of negative people. You know, focus on the inner you and concentrate on you. The rest is about to happen.
Futhi ngicela ukubatshela ukuthi njoba namhlanje siyalontsha ngithi ngicela ubatshela ukuthi uyiqale nini le nto kahle?
Look,
Lo mhambo lo.
we're celebrating 20 years of Moshito, which is one of the most greatest things. I only came into the property. They are the founding fathers of this.
Okay.
I only joined 2 years ago, and I was given the opportunity to lead it. Today, look at where I am. I'm at my happiest space.
Wow.
I have no time to fight with anyone, but to collaborate with men and women so that we build an industry.
But because
Yes.
I like Yazrini, I'm utterly happy. Mkhulile nami. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you for what you're doing for the industry. Thank you for the opportunities. Khetla engathi uNkulunkulu angakwandisela uqhubeke nje indlela yakho ukhala.
uNkulunkulu ngiyabonga ukuthi ungandisele and usacontinue. Nami ngiyafisa ukuthi wonke umuntu obuke le podcast azinikeze isikhathi alalele lamazwi ukuthi empilweni uzoba noma yini oyifunayo. Kuphela if uzimisele uyenza ngeqiniso. Don't lie to yourself, it won't take you far. Be truthful to what you want to achieve, you will go far. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Bob. Good afternoon. Welcome to Moshito Meets KHOZA FM Music Conference, proudly hosted at Asbonga Lifestyle in Parktown. I am your host, Farah_season, here to see you through the proceedings. I have an esteemed guest, namhlanje, Ubabum DUMISANI. Sawubona baba.
Hey, sawubona baba.
Ninjani baba?
I know. Ngintando kaNkulunkulu siyabonga amasaphili.
Injalo ke, injalo baba. Angitshele baba, for those who are a bit behind or angazi they grew up under a rock, who are you and what do you do baba?
Yebo ngicela phansi.
Please baba, briefly.
I'll say ukuthi DUMISANI is behind the scene producer, songwriter, used to run a label, still a label into music.
All right.
Yeah, I had a record label into music, and I work with most of the big artists in South Africa as a songwriter and a producer.
Wow.
Before I became that you guys know about now. I've discovered so many talent, like old talent.
What's that?
From Maskandi to Songa to a whole lot.
Wow.
I've worked Nabo Yumasikela. I've worked Nabo KHANYILE.
Wow.
I've worked. Hey, I can't. Abo Chico. Yvonne Chaka Chaka. I mean, I was young. Didn't know what I was doing though, but yeah, it was more of a varsity.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Baba manje awungitshele ke, how did you find the conference namhlanje?
No. I think conference today, the attendance was so amazing, and you could see the stockholders, they want to be part of it, and they want to grow the industry. I think this Moshito is going to be huge in the next 10, 20 years, bigger than what it is today, because of anything cannot grow if there's no youth. So the youth must take over, must listen and learn and take over.
Speaking of the youth, what do you think, in your view, in your personal capacity?
Okay.
Like, yabona ma advise umshayi.
Yeah.
How would you? Let me try and phrase it, guys. Ungamkhuthaza kanjani umuntu omusha who has all these latent opportunities, ne? But just doesn't quite seem to connect the dots.
Okay.
What would you tell that young man?
I think it's easy. It's a free university with free lecturers.
Wow.
All I can say, don't be shy to seek for information to relevant people. Ask questions if you don't understand. Because of this industry is not just a small industry as a front.
Okay.
Over no petty mic or for you to even fly, you need a whole lot of team behind you. I mean, but I've got a good team behind me. Wow. You know, it's like being a president. I'm a friend of so many people behind me. Advisors, financial advisors, legal advisors, marketing, PR. How I should conduct myself, all those things. You need to listen and learn. And I think the most important thing is to humble yourself. If you in life, you won't see platinum.
Wow.
You must humble yourself. Remember where you come from. Humble yourself in order for you to prosper. In order for you to take the same knowledge and transform the same knowledge to the forthcoming you. That's it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, because I care so much from my brief time. No, Babumtu, thank you very much, sir, for blessing us.
Welcome, sir.
And Nami apply your advice in Tata, Gayamugela. Thank you very much, Baba. I think I want to say that.
No, I think the last word is never let your position possesses you. Don't let your position possess you.
Wow.
Don't, because of otherwise you will like
Inshallah. Thank you. I am back again, but this time I'm here with two prestigious guests, Sanbonani.
Yebo.
Nijani?
Siyaphila.
Sithando sami awuthi ngiqale ngawo. Ngicela ubatshele ukuthi ubani kwenzakalani.
Igama ZIPHORA MSIZA. I'm a performer, songwriter, composer, and recording artist. And I'm winning Moshito demo winner last year.
Oh,
yeah.
Visit.
My name is KARABO SENNA. I'm with SAMRO, the Southern African Music Rights Organization. So for people that write music, we are the guys that make sure that we license their crafts, and then from there on we pay them royalties.
Oh, wow. Now, sir, okay. How did you find the conference?
Exceptional. Firstly, we are one of the sponsors, so I have to just declare and say I'm biased.
Okay.
Yeah.
It went well.
Yeah, it went well. Yeah, but it was exceptional. I mean, I love the fact that the house was packed, and yeah, you know, I've met people that I've seen months back. So meaning that this was well attended by the industry and people are engaging. So that is what Moshito is all about. So we're looking forward to the main event and the different activations.
Wow. And when Asiswame, how did you find the event?
The event was great. I mean, I was happy also for the opportunity to perform today.
Yeah,
loved it. I just love the way people receive me also. So it was a great one. Thank you. It was perfect for me. It was perfect.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Manje, how do you think the local music quality over the years has either progressed or transgressed?
Mina ngifila ukuthi
siyamuva noma siyaphambili?
Siyaphambili.
Okay.
Because now artists are slowly finding their voice. And now we're seeing more independent artists making it, which is good. And now artists are really stepping up into learning about the business, And last year we attended the Moshito workshops, and they were very informative. So now artists are really eager, and they ask questions, questions that will help them progress, So it's not like Baza Temba, the record label, and just give everything to the record label. But now we want to know, we want to learn as artists, So I see progress.
I love this question.
I mean, I just love the response, right? Because I think this is exactly what it is that we hope happens. Where, people are not just dependent on what used to happen 10 years ago, trusting what somebody says. You need to be informed so that you can make the best decision possible. Because what people don't understand is that music is actually 90% contractual. It's not just about the creativity part.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, once you've created that thing, somebody needs to go and sell it. Somebody needs to make money out of it. So that now becomes law. So the only way you can learn these things is to attend, conversations like Moshito, engage with other people. And I like the evidence of saying, there are more, sort of like indies that are coming up and are still able to make a living. And that's what we want to see in the industry. So that the industry moves forward, because I think the quality is improving and our music is selling internationally, and it will only improve from here on forward. That's what we are looking forward to.
Now, speaking of 10 years ago, bekungekho nje. How do you see us in the next 10 years?
So for me, the biggest move would be that we are not only focused on the domestic market.
Okay.
So music needs to actually be something that can sell anywhere in the world. And we are slowly seeing that now. And I mean, it started off with like Nigeria, where they have dominance even outside of that territory. But South Africa is slowly becoming, and we need to push that angle so that a South African artist can easily tour around the world and do that for an entire year. And that means that I'm not just waiting for a booking local. You know?
No.
And the nice thing about an international sound that we are currently creating is that different audiences around the world will appreciate different types of music. Not everybody has to do piano.
True.
That's the thing.
True.
So don't be forced into that block. Just do your thing, and
Okay.
then people will give you an ear. And that's what we are focused on, even as SAM, to try and push this angle of our music going international.
Man. It was, yeah. Now, sis, because mang mamele nje umlando wakho, this sounds like a journey to me.
Yeah.
Now that you are here at the door, if not in, angazi,
Yeah.
what would you tell your 18-year-old self, March?
Yo, I'm proud of her.
Okay?
I'm proud of you, ZIPHORA, for choosing to listen to your heart and for choosing to not fear, you know, and to really, you are courageous, you are brave for choosing to follow your passion.
Yes.
I'm proud of you, and I see brightness, and there's more to come.
man.
Yeah.
Guys, kudos. Ngicela nje ukuthi kudos kusisi, ngithi kudos kuSam, bro. Guys, thank you very much for coming. Thank you for having us. Sisi, ubambe njalo ngathi inkosi ngaqhubeka nje ikwandisele.
Thank you.
Utomdali, thank you very much for the information. And bafethu, that is a wrap. Siyabonga.
Thank you so much.
Keeping it moving with the times. I am here with the lady of the moment. Oh, Sis Eva. Good day, ma'am.
Hi, how are you?
Good, and yourself, ma?
Good, thanks, man, and thanks
Now-
for having me.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, for the ones abangakwazi ukuthi udume ngani,
Yeah.
ngicela nje ukuba beke kabanzi.
Yo, ke qala kae jwalo because Eva utume ka ntho tse ngata fela so. But anyway, just in short, Eva, she is Eva Wahante, so born and bred in the Free State, but now living in Gauteng. And I'm the stakeholder relations of SIGA, which stands for the Cultural and Creative Industries Guild of Africa. And I'm also the chairperson of Take Charge Campaign Gauteng under the Department of Community Safety. I am the founder and the director of Good TV Africa, and also the company that's called SALC.
Oh, wow.
And I'm an artist, of course.
Phezu konke lokho.
And the child of God.
Wow.
Eish.
Wow.
Eish.
Jack of all trades.
Young understander.
Manje angitshele ke Stan,
Yeah.
how did you find the conference today?
I mean, Moshito has been here for more than 19 years, and this year they're celebrating 20th, you know.
Okay.
And I must say that for someone who grew up with Moshito, I used to go to Moshito, I think, kinale boma 30 something. Because right now, kiboma 50 something.
I went.
You know, and I've seen the program really growing gradually, and I'm very proud to see that today the launch is not the same as last year, because last year I went and we weren't having this many people.
Okay.
But because of this year, Sika is here, I guess, and Eva is here, I guess.
right.
You know, the magnet.
It has to.
It has pulled all this
Of
crowd.
course, yeah.
Man, it was full to the brim, and I'm very, very proud of what our STANLEY have done.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, it's amazing.
Now, Sis Eva, tell me, because it looks like you work with the youth a lot.
Yeah.
Is this youth empowerment era or movement, is it lip service or into phathekayo? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Look, we are living in the era ya bacha.
Okay.
And I'm not excluding the older ones because and we must just agree. Understand? But also the young people, they need to understand that they cannot live without the elders. Because batang guide advice. How will they know what they're supposed to do if they are not being told by the people with experience? So now I look at it both ways. So we are living in the times where both the elders and the young, they need to work together. But also the elders, they need to give young people a chance. Like Moshito, what they have done, they have actually selected 2 ambassadors, just like they do it every year. Whereby DUMISANI and also the younger version to represent the younger generation, which is good, and that goes to show good. At least as much as we need to give the young people a chance, we also need to be there for them to guide them and accordingly.
That is the truth. That's it. Because as youth we ask ourselves, is it just lip service or is this happening? But we are making strides in empowering the youth.
No, of course, we need to. It's our responsibility. But also the young people, they shouldn't think they know it all. Just because we don't much about the digital world, and too much, and they start thinking, no, man, you can't talk to us because this is our era. No, it can't be your era, because remember, life is evolving. For you guys to be where you are today, for you guys to see the radio being transformed into podcasts, is because we started the radio, the elders. You came up with the idea of the podcast, but you still need to find some guidance from us. You still need to find advices from us as to say, how do I present this thing? Because you can have the equipment as something that is more, not really primitive, but something that is more modernized. But the content, you still need the real thing. And for you to get the Makoya, get it from the Makoya people. And who is the Makoya people? It's us, Ronabato.
Wow. Yeah. That is so informative. Now, this is you talking to an 18-year-old version of you. With the experience and the knowledge you've gathered so far, what would you tell that young lady?
Shoo! You know, when I was 18, I never wanted to listen to anyone except my parents.
Okay.
And I realized how I have lost myself along the years down the line. You know, mainly because I just didn't see other people more important in what I'm doing except what my parents are telling me. But I realized that these days, it is very important that if you are 18-year-old or 17-year-old or any young, generation, it's important that you listen to the older people, because these people are people that are talking from the experience. These people that have actually faced the hardships of life. These are the people that have survived the very same hardships of life. So for you to say you can't listen to them, I think you will be digging your own grave. Because where you are going, you don't even know. Ooh. But because Rona Remo and we didn't know at this point in time we will be here, it is important that you always rely on other people to advise you, so that even if there are stumbling blocks in the future, you know exactly what to do. Even if you are not 100% sure, but the advices, the education and the knowledge that you would have gotten from others, it will sort of like assist you. So nanekere batho ba banyane batho ha re belle bohlale, and bohlale gore o accommodate batho ba bang bophelong ba hao. Bohlale ke hore o ithute, bohlale ke hore o yeme o iketsetse, bohlale ke skare mama o na le everything, so I don't have to work. As a young person, you need to work. Your mom is not going to be here tomorrow. Yes. So if your mom and your dad are not going to be here tomorrow, who's going to take care of you? So responsibility, it starts now. It doesn't start tomorrow. And responsibility means action. It doesn't mean you reading the books and then you don't practice what's in the book. You read, but put that into practice, because that's what's going to make you survive tomorrow.
I am seeing a certain trend with you, Babuku, and the chairman.
Yeah.
Humility. Saying I don't know is perfectly okay. But for those watching, I hope nizwele ngoba angeke niphinde nizwe maningazwanga la. Thank you very much for your presence, ma'am. Thank you for your time.
No, I really appreciate it, and you guys must keep up the good work because this was the first media movement in Soweto comprised of young people that have decided to take it upon their shoulders. Uguti, we will be the ones or the first ones to document our culture, our lifestyle, our history, so that tomorrow or maybe in years to come, our generation, we can show them the legacy that we have built. So I would say, keep it up the good work. Whether the government is supporting you or not, just keep on keeping at it because you will never know who's watching. And we are watching. The billionaires are watching, the millionaires are watching, even the poorest of the poorest in terms of finances are watching. But they've got so much in their minds to give you and to advise you on what to do. So well done, and may God bless you on your work.
No, out and out.
Thank you.
Another prestigious guest of ours, Putomtalujani.
I'm good, man, and how are you? Asibonga.
Putomtala akuba bekele nje banzi abasemakhaya ukuthi who are you and what do you do?
All right, ngibingelele kubalaleli igama uDumisani KHANYILE. I'm an artist, recording artist, and also I'm also a businessman in the music industry. I'm the founder for Gospel News Update, and also I'm the founder for Eminent Video Music Awards, of which we are on the 3rd leg this year, and looking forward. Yes, which is a Eminent Video Music Awards. If maybe I can just a bit dwell on that one. Eminent Video Music Award is an initiative that was created for like to award those who are working behind the scenes on music videos. You know, we have about directors, we have producers, we have abantu lighting, we have stylists, we have choreographers, we have makeup artists, we have stylists. So Eminent Video Music Awards is here to say, Mtana Sekaya, you are doing so well. Nobody is taking care of you. But we are here to say congratulations, and we are here to recognize you with whatever that you are doing behind the scenes.
Wonderful. Manje Putomtala ngitshela, how did you find the conference?
I believe it's something that maybe I was born with, and also I have learned that coming to the music industry, you need to be very confident, understand? Because if you don't know your story, people will overtake you. You will end up dreaming, but you will be hired to pursue other people's dreams. So you need to be vocal about what you want. You need to go to into oyifunayo. Ungalindi ikusasa ukuthi uyenze kusasa, yenze khona manje. I-problem esinayo kwi-industry, yes, we are the dreamers, siyaphupha kakhulu, but we don't implement those dreams. So if you have a dream, make sure that you start immediately. As long as you have started, at least mistakes will fix endleleni.
Wow. Powerful, Putomtala. Powerful. Akungitshele ke Putomtala, masoyibhekile ke lento bakukhanyile. How do you see the world in the next 10 years?
With
attraction that you also are part of.
Yes.
How do you see the world in 10 years?
You know what? For the fact that Nzokhuluma based industry ngikuyona,
okay,
and also the way I see things happening, because you remember when we were growing up, we used to have record la kudala. We used to have one, and then washintsha kwaba khona ama-CD. Yabona, then ama-CD nawo asephumile. Yabo, manje sesisele kuphi? Sesi-digital. Yabona. So I see the world is changing, especially in the industry. You understand that? And now I'm a DVD player. I don't think they are still manufacturing them. Understand? So I believe now, as artists, we are selling USBs, because the cars that are being manufactured right now, they have a USB port. where you can put your music and all that. You understand that? So industry iyashintsha, digital wise, everything is moving there. Even business wise, everything. Even ama-shop amakhulu, they are closing. They are moving digital. So everything office manje lise phone in. If ulahlekelwe iphone, ulahlekelwe like a million, you understand that? So and then mina personally ngizibona globally, musically, and also I see the initiatives that I have, that I've created in this industry. I see them on an international platform already. The Eminent Video Music Awards that are happening on the 11th of November. We will be having people from Nigeria, people from America, London. We'll be having people from around neighboring countries because they are competing on the category Best International Video.
Oh, wow.
So
where is this taking place?
It's taking place at Linda Auditorium in West University, just up there.
Just up the road?
Just up the road, yes.
Are we invited, sir?
I'd love to see you guys doing the red carpet, doing the interviews.
Yes, sir.
So, like, I have your tickets already.
Asbong.
Danko.
Bafethu nizwele from KHANYILE himself. In 10 years' time, we are going international. KHANYILE, yes, thank you very much for your time, sir.
Thank you.
God bless you. Akwande Putomdala. Thank you for the knowledge and the wisdom. Ibambe njalo ke.
Izandla idlula ekhanda. Sisho njalo thina amaZulu.
Awu madoda.
Ukwanda kwaliwa umthakathi.
Siyabonga with two esteemed guests. Putomdala njani? Siyaphila. Angiqale ngawe school sami. For those who don't know who are you Putomdala and what do you do?
Mtana Zokaya, I'm a singer, songwriter, and a performing artist.
Putomdala?
My name is Savage Sosa. I'm a singer, songwriter, and a rapper.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Now, gentlemen, tell me, how did you find the conference, Namtaj?
Moshito is one of those platforms, obviously, that, give or grant, rather, opportunities to up-and-coming artists. So to see it continuing, it's a good thing to witness.
Yeah, true.
And you, sir?
I would say it's one of those, platforms where whether you are known or unknown, you still can benefit from it, you know what I mean? Because sometimes as musicians, if you are upcoming, you feel like maybe, you don't belong in such a space as this. And Moshito has proven to us that wherever you come from, you can be part of, the
something
music industry one way or another. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, Putomdala, tell me, how do you think the local music scene or the local music quality has either moved forward or backwards? I'll start with you.
I would say we are moving forward in a sense that we are now able to collaborate with international artists in our independent state. You know what I mean? So sometimes, at first, you needed a record label to get outside of the country. But right now, even if you are independent, you are able to work with someone from another country, whether it's America or Europe, in your independent state. So we are moving forward as a country.
And your take, Putomdala?
Creatively, I'm not too sure because right now we are more about clout or what will trend more than what will make sense. Or we don't really look at the longevity of our career or of our music. Everyone is out there looking for a hit now. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
So creatively, I'm not too sure, but in terms of the music spreading and everything, yes, we're moving forward. You know what I mean? It's just a matter of what are we serving the people out there. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Is it into ya manje or is it something timeless?
Yeah. Wow, and also, is it something good for the soul?
Okay.
But also it depends on what is your purpose as an artist. If your purpose is to just, make hits and make money, then it serves you right, I guess. But if you care about leaving people with something to take home, I'm not too sure if whether or not I can call it progress.
Yazin, let us fast forward 10 years from now.
Yeah.
What do you think the world will be like 10 years from now?
I'm scared, bro. Like, if it was according to me, I'd move to a different world.
Entire.
Yeah, because honestly speaking, you look at how things are happening now, how we've normalized, the worst of things, worst of behavior, I'm really scared. I don't want to lie. I wonder what we are gonna be in the next 10 years.
And you, sir?
I would say, 10 years from now looks good to me.
Okay.
Why? Because there's people like us who are willing to change whatever is not going right. You know what I mean? If there wasn't anyone who's willing to make it right, then I'd be worried. But I feel like we're in good hands, personally.
Okay. Now, gentlemen, we hear a lot of talk about youth empowerment, this youth empowerment, that. Is this lip service or is this something tangible? Like,
it's been a thing for years, bro. Like,
okay.
It's not a new thing. You know, empowerment is just, you know, a thing that we say just for formalities and stuff.
Yeah.
There are these programs, but they benefit a selected few. So I'm not too sure. But yeah, I'm also trying not to be negative. I'm trying to be as realistic as I possibly can.
Yeah.
You know, if we don't address these things for what they truly are, I don't see us getting a solution to all these problems. If we're gonna come here and pretend everything is okay, there's never gonna be a solution to these things. You know, even the perpetrators are not gonna see the need to change. But if we address it, we are actually talking to perpetrators to say we are aware of what is happening and it needs to change.
Good, sir. Tell me, what do you think your mission in life is?
My mission?
Yeah.
My mission is to spread the correct energy. My mission is to, you know, like heal, spread love. Besides love, I don't think I can exist. You know what I mean? So my mission is not to make money or to make someone else rich or whatever, but to spread love, and you find it in my music. Yeah.
Now, speaking of which, where can we get your music?
You can just follow me, Savage SOSSA SA.
Okay.
Across the platforms. Savage SAVAGE. SOSSA is SOSSA.
Okay.
And then SA for South Africa.
Okay.
And then once you're there, you can find my music.
And when Aputamtala, where can we find the next place you're going to be at? Isn't Njalo nje?
Mtandazo Gaya on all my social media platforms. They call TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Yeah, you can just check out. There's updates on all those pages about what's coming up.
Wow. Yeah. Gentlemen, I thank you very much for availing yourself. Ngibonga uNkulunkulu ngeyiphiwo eninazo, because as I'm sitting here, you guys totally embody the Grotman angazi ngathini. Because here I have a very realistic Grotman who's telling me that no, it's not all sweet and roses. And then I have Grotman here saying, but we can make it through.
Yeah.
So ngicela inkosi nje inandisele niyibambe njalo. Thank you very much for coming and enjoy your day.
Thank you so much. Cheers, man.